Okay, I'm gonna share my screen here. Please work. Please work. Yes. Sometimes it doesn't work. Okay. All right. So this is our 9th lesson. And yesterday, we focused on describing things and explaining things. But, hello, Kiichi.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Sorry for being late.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. So yesterday, we talked about explaining and describing Japanese culture, but everybody had a long time to write and try to make a perfect sentence. But in Zoom, and when you are talking to foreign people, you don't have time to write down your answers. So you need to be able to speak quickly. So today's focus, the first focus, will be quickness. So, for example, describing Japanese culture quickly and explaining food, places, and events quickly. Now, you don't have to talk quickly. You have to think and start talking quickly. After you start talking, it's okay to go slow, but you don't have time to wait and write and wait and write. So we're going to focus on starting quickly and trying to explain. All right, so let's do a really quick review of the grammar, and we're gonna try it with food because I think food is easy to talk about. So in class yesterday, we talked about these foods, and everyone gave some really good descriptions of these foods. It was great, but everybody had a long time to think, a long time to think and write and speak. So let's try to do this quickly. And here's what we're gonna do. First, let's take a look at the grammar one more time. So you can say, for example, it can, it has. These are good, but we found that the best thing to use was kankei daimeishi, so relative pronouns. It's a food that, right? It's a popular American food that we can eat at McDonald's. That was my example, hamburgers. It's a food that is eaten with fries and a soda. I thought of one more thing. Yesterday in class, we talked about times and events. This one is really good for times. For example, if you talk about like osechi, you could say, it's a food that is eaten at or on New Year's, at New Year's party, toka, or on New Year's time, or place. Both are okay. Let's make this smaller. Let's say at a place or on a time. You could also say in December, toka. Yeah. Osechi is a food that is eaten on New Year's Day. On New Year's Day? Yeah, on New Year's Day. So there's many ways to use these relative pronouns. So before we do it quickly, let's try it slowly. So what are some good foods? So last time we talked about foods that we didn't know, like daikon or gobo, or what was the other one? Oh, kaki, those kinds of foods. So Shotaro, can you think of a food that you can't explain in English? Anything is okay. Or sorry, a food that you don't know the word in English. Sorry. Vegetables are okay. Fruits, anything. Piman. Okay. So can you use this relative pronoun to tell us about piman?
It's a vegetable that color is green I see.
Yeah. So it's a vegetable that is green, but many vegetables are green. So can you make it like moto komakai? It's a vegetable that is green that looks like.
Looks like pumpkin, I see.
Oh yeah, it looks like a small pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. So looks like is good too. It looks like, tastes like, things like that. Those are also really good. Looks like, tastes like. Perfect. Piman is green pepper. Green pepper. Very good. All right, Kiichi, can you think of a food that you don't know in English?
Kaki.
One more time.
Kaki.
Kaki. Oh, okay. So can you tell us about kaki in English using this?
It's a kind of fruit.
Yes.
It's eating in fall.
Perfect. Yeah, it's a kind of fruit that is eaten in fall. What does it look like?
It looks like square.
Square. Yeah, you're right. It's like a cube.
Cubes.
Yeah, like a cube. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, very good.
The color is orange.
Yes, it's orange. Yeah, I think it looks like a tomato, like an orange tomato. When I first came to Japan, I thought it was a tomato.
Tomato.
We don't have it in my hometown. So kaki it's very hard to spell. Where can I can put it? Oh, we have a whiteboard too. Let me open the whiteboard. Persimmon. Persimmon. Yeah. Kaki. Persimmon. Oh yeah, green pepper. I didn't write it down. Green pepper. Very good. So we can say it looks like, it tastes like. We can say it's eaten on New Year's toka, in fall. So let's try a game. So here, let's do these. Let's do these. Let's not do sushi. Sushi's too difficult. Let's try these 9. Some people did these in class, but now our goal is speed. So I made this. Let's see if I can share it. I made a game. So here's a wheel. And on this wheel are all of the foods. Tempura, donburi, mochi, wagashi. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin the wheel. And if you get a word, you have to immediately start talking. Okay? So the goal is speed. If your grammar is bad, it's okay. If your vocabulary is bad, it's okay. Because our focus is speed, 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 to start talking. After you start talking, slow is okay. So I'll do it first to show you. This is going to be bad because I'm not good at some of these foods, but I'll try. Maybe I'll be wrong about Japanese food. Here we go. Spin. Oh no. Oh, okay. Tsukemono. All right. It's a food that is made, oh goodness, made like pickles, I think. Am I right?
Yeah.
So it's usually vegetables and other food that is put in, I think, vinegar and pickled. Maybe. What do you think? Good or bad? Maki-san, am I wrong?
Yeah, you are wrong.
Dang it. Tell me about tsukemono. Can you tell me?
Yeah, tsukemono is a Japanese traditional fermented food.
Ah, fermented. Okay,
Yes,
got it.
yes.
In miso?
Nuka.
In nuka.
Nuka is the nuka is made from
Nice.
rice, I think.
Oh, really?
合ってるかな?
Yeah, I don't know either.
But this is very fermented food. It is very important food for Japanese.
Okay. Got it. I thought it was like pickles because pickles are made similarly but with vinegar. Oh, dang it. See? I don't know. I told you I can't do it. Yeah, tsukemono, I've eaten it many times, but I've never seen it made. So I assumed that it was made similarly. But yeah, very good. So I'm going to remove this so it won't be on the wheel. It's gone. All right. So next, let's get Shotaro. Are you ready? So immediately start talking. And you can make a mistake, obviously, like me, but try to talk. All right, here we go. I'm very embarrassed. Ah, nice. Ready? Go ahead, Shotaro.
It's a traditional Japanese food. Its ingredient is, I think, pork and cabbage, and I think flour. I think. And it's also popular in Osaka or Hiroshima. That's it.
Very good.
Okay.
Yeah, amazing. Very, very good. Yeah. So one hint, like advice, if you want to start talking quickly, you did it, but for everyone, you always say the same thing at the beginning so you can start talking very quickly. It's a something, right? So immediately you can say it's a fruit, it's a vegetable, it's a meat. That part of the sentence you can say very quickly so you don't have to wait. And while you say that, you can think about the next part. It's a food that, and then keep talking. Very good, okonomiyaki. Do you like okonomiyaki, Shotaro?
Like it.
Yeah, me too. This is the first Japanese food I ate in Japan when I came to Japan. Very good. All right, Kiichi, are you ready? Here we go. Oh, good. Go ahead.
It's a kind of food
Yes.
that made of flour.
Yes.
This contain octopus.
Very good.
This shape is sphere.
Sphere. Nice.
Yeah,
Sphere.
that's all.
Nice. Very good. Nice. Takoyaki. Do you ever eat takoyaki, Kiichi?
Yeah.
I think I almost never eat it, but if I go to Osaka, I always get takoyaki. Of course, now we can't go there, but maybe again next year when everything gets better. All right, I'm going to take it away. Let's do one more time, and then we'll move on. All right, Shotaro, here we go. Oh, wow. Okay. Donburi. Go ahead.
Donburi is it's a kind of food that is that is
Difficult.
some food
Yeah.
is on the rice,
Hmm.
and for example, the top ingredient is like something new, or it's tempura or like that. I think it's popular fast food, I think.
Yeah, very good. So that was some great English. You said, for example, and then gave some examples. That's always very good to describe foods and everything, not only foods, but that was great. Recently, this is becoming popular in America. Maybe it's also becoming popular in other countries too. I don't know. But like Yoshinoya has a restaurant in like New York and different places. Yeah, very good. All right. Ready? Kiichi, one more time. All right.
It's traditional Japanese food that that is fried vegetables, seafood, meat.
Mhm.
Dips soy sauce.
Yeah, you can dip it in soy
You
sauce.
can dip it soy sauce.
Yeah, you can also say we, like we dip it in soy sauce.
It.
Yeah, very good. Nice. Yeah, tempura. That's always good. Yeah, I think I said yesterday too, I really like tempura because it's not very, very unhealthy like American fried food.
Oh.
Yeah, our version of fried food is like Kentucky or something, Kentucky Fried Chicken. And tempura is very light and easy to eat. So you can say that too if you're telling someone about tempura. It's lightly fried, or I don't know what else you could say. It's not heavy and oily like most fried food. So it's very good and easy to eat. Very good. Great. So that everyone was great. I think food is not very difficult to describe because we have so many words we can use for tastes and colors and smells and everything. So the number one thing I would say, I won't share, it's small, but looks like, tastes like is very useful, right? It tastes like something. It looks like something. Because usually when you're talking, you can't show the thing, like kaki, persimmon. I can't show you that. So looks like gives me an image. It looks like an orange tomato. Orange tomato, right? It's easy to think of. Of course, things like tempura, it looks like fried something. You can't say it. But if it's a fruit or a vegetable that's only in Japan, or you don't know the English word, you can use looks like, tastes like, or smells like any of the five senses. Looks like, smells like, tastes like, feels like, and sounds like. Very useful in English. Yeah, all of those verbs. Great. Okay, so that was good for food. Let's move to places and times, and we'll do the quick thing one more time. And then at the end, we'll have a discussion. But I think it's useful to talk as quickly as possible. But places and times are a little more difficult because you have to, oh, not this, sorry, wrong thing. Because you have to make a choice. All right, back to this. There we go. All right, let's move to places and events, times. So we have the same places as yesterday and same times, but now we have to choose where, when, why. This, oh, someone's here, Kana. Perfect. Sorry, I have to change, okay. Kana's here. Okay, so this time, hello Kana. This time, you can't say it's a food that quickly. This time you have to make a choice between where and when. It's a place that, it's a building, oh, sorry, it's a place where, it's a building where, it's a holiday when, it's a time when. You have to make more choices very quickly. So this time too, we're going to focus on speed, starting quickly, but you have to make a quick choice, okay? All right, so before we talked about places and times, what you can use after it's a place. You could also say building, right? There's a lot of other things you can say with where, but these are very useful. It's a place where, it's a building where, it's a, also you can say ceremony if you're talking about like a wedding. It's a ceremony where people get married, things like that. There's many, many different ones you can use, but you have to make a quick choice. The other important thing is we need to keep it with sentences, SVA. You can't say it's a place where go something. You have to say it's a place where we go something, something. You have to have a full sentence after it for this activity. All right, so let's do places first. You have to make a quick choice. So Kana, our focus is speaking quickly, but not like, it's a place where I like to go, not the whole thing quickly, starting quickly. So we don't have time to write and think, you want to start quickly, right? So for example, if I say apple, you need to quickly say, it's a fruit, that, and you can talk and talk, but try to start quickly. Don't like stop and go, for 2 minutes, right? So we're gonna try to speak quickly. And for that, I made a game. This time we need places, okay. Places, here we go. All right, so this time I have temples, shrines, gardens, izakaya, kabuki theater, kaiten sushi, and yakiniku restaurants. Same as the class before, but we're trying to start quickly. All right, so let's get Kiichi to go first. You ready? Oh, also, when the wheel stops, can you hear the clapping? No? Okay, good, good. On my computer, I can hear, like it's very loud, but I hope you can't hear it. It's urusai kara. All right, ready? Here we go. Kiichi. Yeah. Right now it goes. Oh, it's so loud. All right, go ahead, Kiichi.
It's a place. We can play the wish.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Can you tell me more? When do you go there?
Some people New Year's holidays. go there. Go there.
Mhm.
That's all.
Nice. Yeah, very good. Yeah, so it's a place where we can pray. Pray is good. Or make a wish is good. But you can't say pray a wish. You can say pray or make a wish. Yeah. You can also say like make a prayer, but that's too difficult. I think pray is good. A place where we pray. If you want to say more, you can say it's a place where we pray for something. Pray for love or pray for health or something. That's good too. Yeah. On New Year's, we go to a shrine to pray for a good year or to have a good year, maybe, or maybe to pass a test or something. You can say pray. Great. I have trouble telling shrine and temples apart. Always I mix them. I can't remember. Okay, let's remove shrine. All right, Shotaro, ready? All right.
It's a shop, food shop, where mainly visit with family or friends. It's a place where the sushi is coming from the belt conveyor, I think, and you can. It's also a place where we can eat many kinds of sushi, like maguro or salmon, like that. I think that's it.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, conveyor belt. Yeah, belt, conveyor belt.
Okay.
But very good. Yeah, conveyor belt. Yeah, this kind of sushi restaurant, I think, is not very popular where I'm from in America. Maybe in New York or California, there's more kaiten sushi restaurants. So a lot of people don't know about it. So it's good to be able to describe. But yeah, conveyor belt is great explanation. It's on a conveyor belt. Very interesting. When my parents came to Japan, I took them to kaiten sushi and they were very interested in the style of eating or the style of service. Yeah. Very good. Great explanation. All right, Kana, are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Good luck. Go ahead.
It is a restaurant that customers can eat meat by themselves.
Anything else?
And we can also eat vegetables and mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, perfect. Vegetables and mushrooms and yeah, other stuff, but I can't think of a good category. Very good. So be careful. If you say it's a place that we can eat, it means like tabareru basho, like we can eat the place. So you have to say it's a place where we can eat. Yeah. But this mistake is a great mistake because now I can teach you what is different. It's very, very useful to learn. Is this on the screen? There we go. So if you say it's a, let's say, restaurant, that you can eat, ... This means the restaurant is the thing you can eat. You can eat the restaurant. Yeah. So that's why, that's why we have to say it's a restaurant where you can eat nantoka. Because here, this means that this action happens here. This action happens here. So this is the difference between kankei daimeshi and kankei fukushi. Because, right, we say daimeshi, nande kana? Because this kono meishi wa, kono koda, what do I want to say? Dai? The dai, daimeshi no dai, it replaces this word. So now you will never forget the difference. That kankei daimeshi and kankei fukushi. Yeah. So here, this whole action happens here. But here, this word replaces this word. So for example, 例えば, if you say, it's a food that we can eat, this means we can eat this food. I have no space. These are the same, isha. So, thank you. This gives me a perfect chance to explain what is different, because many people, not only Japanese people, many people of every other language make a mistake with kankei daimeshi and kankei fukushi. So, good. Yeah,
Thank you.
very good. All right, so we did places. I need to stop the share. We did places with where. It's a place where. It's a restaurant where. And lots of different things. Let's try times for the last thing. The last thing we have is times. So remember, with times, you can say it's a time when, or it's a holiday when, it's a day when. Any kind of time, you can say it. It's a day when, it's a month when, things like that. It's a season when. So let's try it. This time, let's get Shotaro to go first. All right, here we go, Shotaro. Times. Oh.
It's a ceremony, I think, that we eating or discussing about the year at the end of year, I think. It's a it's mainly holding at end of year, and people I don't know more. That's okay.
Yeah, that's great. No, good. That's perfect. So be careful with that. It's a ceremony that we eating. If you say that, it means we eat this bonenkai. So it's a event or party when we eat and talk with people at the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah, very good. Bonenkai. Yeah, this is not only a Japanese thing, but it's very, very, like, I don't know, popular or more popular in Japan than it was where I'm from in America. Many places have a party at the end of the year, like Christmas party or New Year's party, but this seems like a special event in Japan for a workplace or team or something. So it's good to explain. Good job, Shotaro. Okay, Kana, do you want to go next? Good luck. Remember to use when. Here we go. Oh, this one's difficult. Good luck.
It's a day when Japanese believes that Orihime and Hikoboshi meet together.
Oh, yeah.
Orihime, and Japanese pray for something when they use 何でした?
Oh, I don't know. Try to use simple words.
短冊.
Can someone help? So remember, you're a team. Shotaro or Kiichi, can you help her?
The message or wishes.
Yeah, a message or a wish. Perfect.
Message or wish.
Yeah. What do you do with the wish or message?
One more time.
What do you do with the wish or message? So you write it down, and next, what do you do?
We write down message and we decorate with a plant.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, if you don't know the name, it's fine. A plant. Oh, someone else is here. Yeah, you're right. Perfect. Yeah, so you could say, that's perfect. Message or wish, you write it down and put it somewhere on, is it a bamboo tree? Maybe? I think. Sorry, I'm very bad at explaining some of these things. That's why I want you to explain it. I can give you the English, but the Japanese culture, sometimes I don't know. But very good. Great job, Kana. I think maybe Tanabata is one of the most difficult ones on this list. It's not in any other culture. It's Japanese, I think. Only Japanese, maybe. Probably. So, very good. Let's remove it. So someone else just entered. Okay, we'll let them get set up. Okay, next we had Shotaro and Kana. Kiichi, ready?
Yeah.
All right, can you tell us about Golden Week?
It's a short holiday when you spend from end of April to maybe May 5th.
Wow, very specific. Good job.
Some people go to some people go to travel. travel.
Yeah, some people travel. You're right.
Some people travel.
Very good. Yeah. So I have an English word for you. You said the end of April. So there's two other words that are useful with a month, right? Like, I think in Japanese you say like getsumatsu toka getsu, like atama toka. So you can say the end of, the beginning of, and the middle of. There's three. The end, the beginning, and the middle. So from the end of April to the beginning of May. Some people say the start of May. That's okay too. But the like perfect set is beginning, middle, end. It's easier than trying to choose May 5th. Yeah, very good. Yeah, beginning, middle, end. You got it. All right, very good, everybody.
And
But-
we have one more student, Moe.
Yeah.
Moe.
Oh,
Moe. Yeah.
Moe.
Moe, hi.
Moe, can you hear us?
Yes, hi.
Oh, hello, Moe. So, Moe, we are doing a game that we are focusing on speaking quickly. So, on this wheel, there are different times, like Hanami, Obon, Shogatsu, Japanese cultural times or events. And I will spin the wheel, and then immediately you have to try to tell me about it. But
Okay, sure.
yeah, but we are trying to use, I'll show you the grammar. We are trying to use this grammar. Let me go back to it. We're trying to use Kankei Fukushi. So for example, it's a time when, or it's a holiday when, and then a sentence. So we're trying to use this one. Yeah, like, for example, Kana was talking about Tanabata, and she said, it's a day when we write a message or wish and put it on a plant, bamboo. So, Moe, do you think you can do it?
Maybe.
Okay, just try your best, and everyone is a team. Everyone, even me and Maki-san. So if there is a word you don't know, you can ask us. Just like, so everybody in the future, when you talk to the Russian students or any students, if you don't know something, please ask your other classmates, because maybe they know the English word. And if nobody knows the word, then you have to describe it your best, the best you can. Okay, so let me go back to the wheel. Sorry, I changed it. Here we go. Okay, so when it stops, you can start talking, Moe. Here we go. All right, Hanami. So, Moe, can you tell us about Hanami?
Okay. Hanami is an event we enjoy seeing cherry blossoms and eating something like dango, Japanese rice cake.
Oh, nice, nice.
That's all.
Very good, very good, very good. You told us about dango. Amazing. Yeah, so remember to use when. So it's an event when we see or we look at. Yeah. So let me switch screens. That's one more point, the difference between Kankei Daimeshi and Kankei Fukushi. So here we go. So with this, with relative pronouns, sometimes you don't have to say that, right? For example, it's a place or it's a thing that I like. You can say, it's a thing I like. That, Yuki, you don't need that. But with these, you usually need to say them every time. It's a place where I play basketball. Sometimes you don't have to. It's a place I play basketball. But if you want to be very clear, try to use it as much as possible because it's very hard to choose when to use it and when not to use it. So it's an event when we something. Yeah, very good. Hanami. So do you like dango more than looking at flowers, Moe?
Yes.
Right, hana yori dango. So very good. Everyone's really, really good. We have a few minutes left, so let's quickly do a very fast conversation tennis. And let's talk about times, events. So for example, my question about time, you can do the same question if you want to. My question is, do you have any special plans with your family for New Year's? Is there something special that your family does on New Year's, Kiichi?
Sorry, please more again. Please speak more again.
Yeah, one more time.
One more time.
Yeah. Does your family have a special plan or a special tradition on New Year's for Oshogatsu?
Special.
Yeah. Does your family do something special?
I usually spend with relatives in Oshogatsu.
Me too. My Japanese family, we always play a game, the same game. We drink and play a game. How about you?
We usually we eat osechi.
Yeah, very good. All right. So can you pass the question to a different person? You can choose a different question, same question, your choice.
Shotaro, how about you?
Perfect. How about you?
Also meets my family because I don't live with them.
Yeah.
Especially I have 2 brothers, but they also live separate with my family. So we gather in at one place and discussing the event or memory of this year, I think.
Oh, wow. Very
That's
nice.
it. Okay. Kana, do you have any plan at the New Year?
I plan nothing special, but I spend Oshogatsu with my family and relatives. We eat osechi. We eat usually osechi and play games or talk something.
Very
So,
good.
Moe, different question. Okay.
Anything is
Same
okay.
question.
Same, different, not anything is okay. Nandemui.
what are you going to do in winter vacation?
I came from Nagano Prefecture, so I'm going to go back Nagano and enjoy meeting with my friends and family.
Very good. Okay, so last question. We have 2 minutes. Everyone said osechi. Can you tell me what osechi is in English? If you can, use your thumbs up and I will call on you. Think about it. Can you make a sentence about osechi in English? Give me a thumbs up with the reaction. This thumbs up, if you can do it. If you want to try. You don't have to be perfect. Remember, you can use kankei daimeshi. It's a nantoka, that. Shugo doshi, mokuteki ga. Yes, Kana, tell us about osechi.
It is a Japanese food that we eat お正月 and
On New Year's.
It includes various food.
Very good.
For example, 数の子 黒豆 and these food have meanings. For example, health. We can wish ourselves our health. Health, that's all.
Yeah. So same as pray, you can use that verb the same. Pray for, wish for. So we can wish for good health. Wish for, I don't know, something. There's many different meanings. But very good. That was amazing. Osechi has various different foods. Amazing. Yeah. It's also very hard to explain each food in osechi. I tried to my family in English, and in English, it's hard for me to do because we don't have all the words for each food. But that was great. Very good. All right, so today's focus was to speak quickly, because in the future, if you have a Zoom talk with the Russian students or any students, it's not good to wait a long time and everyone's waiting before you talk. So even if you're not perfect, it's okay. You should start talking, and if you have a problem, you can ask your classmates, and everyone can work together. You don't have to do it by yourself. Yeah, but very good. Thank you for coming today. I have one last question. Next week is our last 2 lessons, and I'm going to make them like a review and other things. Is there anything in particular that you want to practice or something you want to learn? Does anyone know? If you have something, thumbs up really quick. All right, think about it. And next week we have Thursday and Friday. So if you think of something, tell me on Thursday and I will put it in Friday's class. if it's something I can teach without research, I will teach it to you on Thursday. But as you saw today with tsukemono, I don't know everything about Japanese culture. So yeah, but if I know it, of course I'll tell you. So please think about it, because next week are our last lessons. Okay? All right, anytime. And if you also, you can email Maki-san and she can tell me. That's okay too. But if there's something you want to learn, please tell me. If not, of course, I will review and give you more stuff. But if you have something special, no problem. All right, thank you, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend. And I hope I will see you next Thursday and Friday. Thank you very much.